Let's take a minute to talk about Sparking Zero real quick. There's literally like so many things that's wrong with Sparking Zero. I think one of the worst things that a studio could ever do is come out with a game that's unbalanced. And it's crazy because like I seen videos where like people get hit with like just one ult and then like half of their health is gone. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I have hit people with one ult and literally they're just dead. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I will literally get pissed off and mad because I'm just like, I didn't mean to kill him. Why did I kill him so fast? But then again, people will look at shit that's unfair, clearly unfair in the game, and of course they will be like, "Oh well, like you just have a skill issue." When in reality, the actual guy that has like a skill issue in Sparking Zero, that is a guy that has a skill issue. Because if you have to spam ults and use these overpowered characters to win matches, like that's just not good, bro. Like that's just not good, man. Like it's just why, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I get beat by a, let's just say a Gohan, or let's just say a Krillin or a Yamcha, like if I get beat by one of those lower tier characters, I know that that guy is actually good for real. He's actually good for real. You know what I'm saying? If I get beat by Krillin, that guy is actually good. Like you know what I'm saying? If I get beat by Tien or just any of these low tier characters, like that motherfucker is actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that guy can actually throw hands. But when I see these videos of these people that literally get one shotted by one ult, either it'll be a fusion, either it'll be like a Kefla or a Gogeta or whoever or Jiren. Like I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not actually good, you know what I'm saying? And I will always say that like I mean, to these people that have lost to these characters, like you didn't actually lose. Like you literally just got cheated. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why Sparking Zero will be one of the worst fighting games to ever come out is because the game is just unbalanced and it's just not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not fun to go against like the same characters over and 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 over again. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people might have the complaint when they say like, oh my god, well like other games have this issue too. Like there's a lot of people in Street Fighter that use like the same high tier characters, but I just think the difference between Spark and Zero and Street Fighter is just that Street Fighter, like if you're playing with like a certain high tier character, like that character doesn't have more health than you. That character will not do more damage than you. In Street Fighter or in Tekken, you actually have to be good at the game. So of course a lot of people love to play Ryu, but if you're not actually good at the character that you're playing, I'm sorry, bro. Like you're just not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're bad, you're bad, and the game will show you that you're bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't just spam out Hadoukens, or like you can't just spam out fucking like whatever fucking meta or whatever, man, and just expect to win. You know what I'm saying? But I think when it comes to Sparking Zero, though, it's just like you can actually get away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And people would just say that you just need to get good when in reality, like this person is just cheesing the game to its T. Because like let's just say if they were to take out these high tier characters and Sparking Zero, the Master Ultra Instincts, the Gogetas, all these really strong high tier characters, and it only would give you four characters, and that would be Z Goku, Z Frieza, Z Vegeta, and let's just say Z Krillin. The majority of people that were playing, with the really high tier characters, before this, they would just uninstall the game. Why? Because like oh my god, like they can't cheese anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like there's literally people that get Sparking Zero. I mean, not Sparking Zero. There's literally people that would get Sparking mode, and like they would just spam key blasts. I'm not like this. Listen, I'm gonna make a few more videos on this game, and then like I'm done. I'm finished. Like this game is just, it's it's a dope game. It's cool, but since the game is just so unbalanced and it's so unbearable to the point where it's just like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Fighter Z, very balanced. It was balanced. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if you're going up against a Gogeta, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going up against like certain attacks and certain specials, that make that character, uh, you know, kind of not, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily better, but you know what I'm saying, but like you're kind of gonna get a little bit of an edge because of how special this character is, but that doesn't really guarantee you the win versus like in Sparking Zero. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between playing Gogeta and Fighter Z and playing Gogeta and Sparking Zero. You know what I'm saying? Again, if we talk about Tekken or Street Fighter games, balanced. You know what I'm saying? There are high tier characters, but like with these characters, you actually have to be good. You actually have to be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just get extra damage, or get extra health just because you're playing with a high tier character. You know what I'm saying? Or just because like you're playing with a strong character. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of people be like, oh well, like in the actual the anime, like these characters are actually strong, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense. But when you're playing a game, and you're playing online against real people, it's not really fair. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're playing a game, it's supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be fair. It's supposed to be a fun experience. But when you're playing, I mean, when you're watching the anime, it's a bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, okay, cool. Like that is, you know, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But even in the anime, you know what I'm saying? Like you have Gogeta versus Broly. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, that's a worthy opponent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they were to do it in such a way where if you were to pick Gogeta, you would go up against another fusion, or of course go up against another high tier character. Um, you know, like you're not supposed to pick someone like Gogeta and then end up with someone like Krillin or Yamcha. Like that's just not fair. I just feel like there's just certain issues and certain things that this game just needs to fix, and I feel like if they don't end up fixing these issues, I just feel like the game is gonna get really boring and really, the game is not gonna be as much fun anymore because like everybody likes to play all of these high tier characters like the Broly's and the fusions and of course everything like that. But you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm gonna give this game like a few more videos, and that's basically gonna be it. For me personally, you know what I'm saying. But yeah.